Russia. Over 130 countries from around the world have brought their athletes in the hope of seeing them crowned world champions.
Sort of be cheering her on, hoping she can take that world title. And there's obviously, we're blessed to see
the
previous world champions
at the World Championships, but plenty of action, plenty of attempts at the reverse kicks, plenty of headshots. Let's hope the next semi-final lives up to that. Geum-Byeol Lim from Korea versus Lim-Asprogeraka from Greece. Two young athletes. Lim from Korea took a silver at the Junior World Championships last year. Another Korean athlete that's been had a lot of focus and coaching on, looking for the future. Asprogeraka from Greece was the European Under-21 champion in 2014. Earlier this year, she took a bronze at the Greek Open. So two quite young athletes in this second semi-final of the -53 kilogram division at the World Championships here at the Tractor Arena in Chelyabinsk, Russia. Introductions are being made. Referees are in position already.
The Korean athlete looks quite nervous there, actually. Doesn't look like someone that's quite happy about going out to a semi-final of the World Championships. It was just very focused, thinking about her game plan against this young Greek athlete.
I think you can't help but think about the next match as well. If they were to win this semi-final, then they're up against an athlete from Chinese Taipei who's skillfully confident, got her headshots in, also covered really well so that her opponent couldn't get through her defense, which we've seen a trait with all the Chinese Taipei athletes during these championships. Doesn't seem overly confident, the Korean athlete, with her head down like that, moving into the competition area.
For Korea, I think they haven't had the start to the World Championships as they would have hoped. Obviously, they are the world leading medalists all time in World Championships, but they haven't had it all their own way, certainly in recent years, and certainly at this World Championships. I was wondering if the Greece can take another Korean scalp.
Yeah, it will be interesting. Obviously, later on this evening, we've got Taeyeon Kim from Korea, who's a 2013 world champion, is one of their top current athletes at this time. So they've got two here. So not bad going for a nation, but Korea used to dominate just about every semi-final at the World Championships. So the rest of the world catching up now, especially as we saw in the first 2 days, Iran in the men's categories. Turkey's always done well. They've already taken 2 medals, a gold and a silver so far, and we've got medalists in the semi-final today in the plus 73 kilogram division against Bianca Walken from Great Britain. So those are the sort of dominant nations we're seeing right now at this World Championships.
Yeah, Korea definitely under pressure. They've only ever lost the male standings one time to Iran in 2011.
11, I think it was, yeah.
And I think they're definitely under pressure after the first 2 days when Iran took 2 golds out of 2 male weight divisions.
Well, this is the female category, the -53 kilogram division. Geum-Byeol of Korea in blue versus Andriana Asprogeraka from Greece in red. World silver medalist from 2014 against the European Under-21 champion from 2014. Clear coming, changing stance there, coming off the front leg again. Cuts over the top of their opponent then. Kicks into the body.
Yeah, she's just trying to loop over the Greece's leading front leg and then reach in to the open pad, like she's just done there successfully. Takes the lead 1-0.
That could be a value point so early on in in this contest.
Certainly be a psychological point. First point on the board always helps. There's a second. Greece still looking for their first one to help her settle into the final.
Andrea hasn't looked like scoring yet from the Greek athlete. She's used that cautious attempt moving forwards. A headshot there by Lim.
Yeah, Andriana just ducked underneath that one.
Ukraine does look like more likely to go high over the top of the Greeks' attack. Comes off the back leg for the counter. Ukraine definitely playing a reactionary game. Waiting for the Greek athlete to attack and then pick her off. Kick into the body there, it scores. Very clear kick. Gives her a 3-point lead now, just as this round comes to the end. Goes high. So the Korean athlete will be quite happy with that. Lim, she's taken 3 points. Andriana's not looked like scoring as yet.
Doesn't look like she's coming up with any access to Korea's attacks. I'll imagine she'll probably play the same kind of game plan in the second round. Maybe she can get a little bit lucky. She has found some impact on the pad, but just not registering enough.
Well, all her attacks have been off the front leg, so possibly she needs to shoot off the back leg to, maybe on the counter to score. Lots of athletes scared of doing that in these early stages of the match because they don't want to leave themselves open to be countered themselves. But Andriana from Greece hasn't really looked like scoring. She hasn't registered hard enough. She needs to do more than what she has done in this first round, or we are going to see the Korean athlete get into the final of the World Championships against Wang from Taipei. Second round. Switching stances. They're still both open, comes up, then she comes off the back leg. She has got a slight height advantage, the Korean athlete. She has longer legs and longer reach, so she's more comfortably kicking higher. She hasn't made a headshot as yet. The 3 points that she has are through 3 separate kicks.
The Korean is constantly changing stances. It's quite interesting. Greece seems committed to that one side, just using her right leg.
Well, it's not worked for her as yet, and she's halfway through the second round. The Korean athlete more mobile as well. Again, shooting high. And again,
a headshot there.
That's it. And again, we're seeing a 6-point lead. Not seen anything from Andriana to look like she's got an answer to the Korean athlete.
Another point there for Korea. 7-0 now.
She needs to change the game plan. The Greek athlete tries her punch. And kicking, she followed in that punch with a kick which registered, but it wasn't powerful enough to score. So currently it looks like a Taipei Korea final in the -53 kilogram division.
There is the opportunity for Greece to throw a back kick. The Korean athlete does seem to open herself up quite a lot when she's changing her stances, but she doesn't seem to be pouncing on that opportunity. Maybe the confidence has dropped, being 7 points down, but she needs to take some chance. Start believing.
So that's the first point she's registered there in that exchange. when she does move like that, she seems faster than the Korean athlete, so she has got the ability to get back into this match, but she needs to be doing something very early on in the third round.
That 1 point might just give her a bit of confidence. Her coach should cheer her up. In this last round, Andriana's going to have to push. But I think she's going to ultimately end up walking onto a couple of Korean head kicks.
That's the risk, isn't it? If you are trying to get those points back, you have to be more aggressive, you have to move forwards more, which leaves you open to counter kicks. The Korean has got a height advantage, a reach advantage, and she does look like she's going for the head. When Andriana did kick that 1 point, when she did score that 1 point, she was it was very fast compared to the movement of the either athlete had demonstrated before that. So she has got that speed, and if she can use that, who knows, maybe she could get some head kicks and get back into this match. So Andriana Asprogeraka, she's already in the ring, she's waiting for her opponent. Just had some last-minute coaching tips. Last round's underway now.
Greek athlete's definitely being more aggressive here.
Same weapon though, which has not got through for her in the first 2 rounds.
Maybe she can try to switch back kick. Maybe she can pick up 3 points underneath. When the Korean launches attacks, pick up a kyongo.
Stumble there for Lim. Again, that might give Asprogeraka some confidence because it was off of one of her kicks. She really needs to step it up now. She's not going to get the points like that. The Korean's got too long a leg. She's can't parrying the kicks away. She's not too concerned about not getting through. In fact, the Korean's moving forward now, tries a punch. Very close range, so not really long enough to register. So lots of little impacts on the body armors that are not strong enough to score. Lim's work rate slowing down, so she's now just working on the counter.
Yeah, she doesn't need to put herself in the danger zone as such. She seems pretty confident with Andriana's ability on the attack. She knows where she is.
Just checking the scoreboard there. Just a look there. She goes up for the head. We saw Wang from Taipei, who has got a strong lead against Ananovich, carried on attacking, carried on moving forwards. Different game style here. Maybe for the final. Asprogeraka needs to step it up, and she hasn't really got any answer to this Korean athlete. Another kick into the body, but it's too little too late. Last few seconds now.
She tried to reverse there. I think she should have been doing that a little bit from probably 30, 45 seconds.
It's too late, and that's the end of the match. Geum-Byeol from Korea has claimed her place in the second semi-final of the -53 kilogram division. So we will see Yunwen Wang from Chinese Taipei versus Geum-Byeol Lim from Korea in the first final of today's session of the World Championships here in Chelyabinsk, Russia. So she looked very nervous going out. She's now discussing the techniques with the coach. She looks a little bit more relieved, looks more comfortable. She's got a tough final ahead of her, but she's there now. She's in the final of the World Championships. Not a bad place to be for such a young athlete. Quite a contrasting style now, hopefully, as we see the female heavyweight, the +73 kilogram division, about to get underway. Athletes are in the holding area, and the international referees are taking the place on the court. They can see in the video replay some of the action, some of the techniques, and that was the last bit where they stumbled. So, great match. Andriana